Friday, December 21st. Keep those dumbbells out that you used on Wednesday. We're using them again. We have a 15-minute AMRAP of a 200-meter run, 10 dumbbell power snatch with the right arm, 10 dumbbell power snatch with the left arm, 5 bar muscle ups. That's your AMRAP. It should be a blast. Men use one 50-pound dumbbell, women use one 35-pound dumbbell. So we've got some pulling in some different planes here, and one's a pull off the ground, one's a pull from overhead. Here we go. Super Fitness Robot number of rounds, 5 or more. It's gonna be blazing to get that, but it's possible. I think most people will probably get 3 rounds or maybe a little bit more. I think the workout's gonna be demanding, even though the reps are relatively reasonable. There's a lot of interference happening here, and I think it's going to catch up to people. If you don't think you'll get 3 rounds or more, consider the scaled option. Scaled option, still a 15-minute AMRAP. We have a 200-meter run, and we've got 10 power snatch on the right arm, 10 on the left arm, but we dropped the dumbbell weight down to 35 for the men, 20 for the women. And then instead of the 5 bar muscle ups, we're doing 5 chest to bar pull-ups. And that is going to be your 15-minute deal. And there's going to be a lot of benefit in there because you're going to be able to keep moving given the lighter dumbbell and given the chest to bar in lieu of the 5 bar muscle ups. Limited equipment option. You're good to go. All you need is the dumbbell. But for the limited equipment option, you got a pull-up bar. Maybe you have enough height on the roof that you can do bar muscle ups. Maybe not. So we'll give you some options. Limited equipment option. 200-meter run, or if you don't want to go outside because it's bad weather, do 12 calories for the men on a rower or a bike, 9 calories for the women on a rower on a bike in place of the 200-meter run. 10 dumbbell power snatch right arm, 10 dumbbell power snatch left arm, 5 bar muscle ups if you can. If you don't have the height, then have a set of low rings that you hang from the pull-up bar that are about dip height, and then have it so that your butt is just about on the ground, legs kicked out in front of you, hands overhead as if you're doing an assisted, like a foot assist ring muscle up, and do 5 of those per round, so muscle ups from the seated position. And feel free to use a little bit of leg so you're not doing just seated L-sit strict muscle ups, which will just kill the intensity. But use a little bit of leg just to keep you going, but just enough leg that's still super taxing on the upper body. That's going to be that sweet spot for that. And the dumbbell weight stays the same, 50 and 35. Accessory work for the day, optional as always. Back to hitting that gut. Side plank hold, 1 to 2 minutes on one side, 1 to 2 minutes on the other side. And that variation of whether you should do 1 minute or 2 minutes just depends upon how familiar you are with the accessory work. Because if you just start blasting 2-minute plank holds and you haven't done that work in a while, you'll have a tough time walking for the next few days. We don't want that to happen. Then keep the dumbbells out. 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions of a dumbbell hammer curl into a shoulder press. And that should be done, if you only have one dumbbell, you can do it 1 hour at a time, but that should be done with both arms. And the hammer curl has the dumbbells being held like this, not like this, like that. And just hammer curl into a shoulder press overhead. 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Should be a blast, breaking out those dumbbells. We've got a good bit of variance going on, and we're gonna finish the week strong with Saturday's workout tomorrow.